Vicky here with you, and today I'm here for an In Love Art card making session. So we're going to be using the other die that I didn't use last time, and it's this one, which has even smaller pieces than the previous one I've used. And we're going to be using some of the flowers, I believe, in the stickers as well. So knowing that I made 2 cards last time, I figured that this is probably what's going to happen this time around. So I'm going to prepare 2 bases, and then we can do the ones that's finished. Then I'll assemble both and put them together. Now I'm not going to put the timer because I just don't, I figured last time it took about the time that it took approximately the time that I figured it would, which was 30 minutes. So plus or minus something won't really matter. And it'd be fun to have at least 2 made. And since the pieces are even smaller, it's going to be even more fun because of the fact that I have so many small pieces. Wait until I move the big shot around so that you can see. It's really bad. I have so many little pieces, it's pretty crazy. So why do I keep all of that paper? I really don't know, because it's not like I'm running out and I'll never find paper again. But I don't know, I just feel like it's wasteful to throw it away, and that maybe that one little piece could be exactly what I need one day, which most of the time just means that I'm hoarding pieces of paper. But what can I say? So I'm going to keep all the pieces, the black pieces, because one day I'm going to make a background using all those pieces. Listen to me say again that I'm going to keep all the little pieces. Yep. That's how you get big piles of scraps. That's what happens. Okay, so there's one. And we're going to do the second one. I just like the black on top of the white. I just think it makes it pop. So that's what we're going to do. Oh, this big shot. Oh, I know. I complain every time I use it. I need to do something about it. But let's just say in my list of things that I need, this is not my #1 priority right now. And this being said, I've been using it a lot more than I used to, that I have done in a past while, so it would probably be a good thing if I did get a new one. But anyway, so we'll assemble these 2 pieces just because I don't want them floating on my desk, because then I lose them or I damage them or whatever, and then I'm going to have to do something about it, and I don't want to have to do that. Okay, so, and I've been making a lot of videos, so you see me wear the same thing. I have to make all my videos on the weekend since I work full-time, so that's why you often see me wear the same thing or have stained hands in multiple videos, and the same ink, because I did an ink video, which is really fun because I haven't done one in a while, so I was really excited about that. Ever since I decided to really spend more time working on my personal business, I feel like my time for inks and just playing around has diminished quite a lot. But it's okay, because I love knowing that my business is happening, and have great pleasure in that. Okay, so let's put some glue on here. I'm really addicted to this glue. It was a gift from an amazing friend, and I have to say that now I use it everywhere, as you probably noticed, because it's the first time I have a fine tip that's actually fine and that actually works and that I actually haven't broken and so on, because I usually end up breaking them. I don't know why, but this is the first time I've ever had one that is actually good. And it actually sticks quite well. Okay, so let's do that. That's one. And then let's do the other one. And then we can kind of assemble them as we go with the pieces, I guess. I figure out which colors would be best where. Maybe with the fact that I'm doing this, the two at the same time, is going to go faster than redoing the process completely afterwards. Maybe that's why it took longer last time. I have to admit too, it was my first time using this type of die, and obviously there's always a learning curve. But I just love the fact that you get so many scraps used up. This is just amazing to me, especially the small pieces and things, and it actually looks good, like it's meant to go like that, which is what is awesome. Okay, it's crooked, but that's just me. That's how I roll. I always have crooked somehow. Okay, so we won't need the fine tip again. I can use my actual glue gun for the rest of the small pieces. And let's pull out the small place for the sidekick. I love that little machine so much. That's one of the best little machines ever. I just really appreciate it because it's just so small and it's not expensive, and I just find like it's a really good deal. Okay, so there's these pieces here that are long and thin, and I have a lot of the thin paper, so maybe I can use, I wonder if it can cut two at the same time. Let's see, would that work? Because the paper is really thin, so if it did, then I would have two pieces done at the same time, right? So, except that they're reversed. So one could go, they're supposed to go like this, and because it's reversed, it's not gonna work. That was pretty stupid. I should have reversed it out that way. So let's just be honest, that wasn't the brightest move on my part. That's okay. I mean, can't always be thinking, and it's little scraps anyway, that's technically really doesn't make a difference. Okay, so we've got two little pieces like that. So one here, and then we'll do that one. So this piece has been done, and then let's see, I have this here. This could be used for the little, that would be perfect for this. And this one didn't have enough. I didn't place it properly, so I'm gonna have to run it again. Okay, so my lord, it happened again. Okay, so I guess I wasn't meant to use that one on this. Okay, so this time did it go properly? Yeah. Okay, so we've got these two done. So what? Whoops. That's why I want to glue them down before I lose them, because that's exactly what's going to happen otherwise. I'm just going to lose them somewhere on my desk. I mean, you can see that I really have tiny little pieces of scraps, like really tiny. Okay, so then let's do how about doing one of these? And would this fit? Yes. And that. I believe I can put one on one side and the other a different color. Like one can be blue and one can be the polka dot. And I'll put the polka dot on this piece here. So this one will have the polka dot because it doesn't have the polka dot triangle. So here we go. And then this one is gonna have one navy blue. Oops. One navy blue and one polka dot. And so the small one is done, then we need to redo this big one. I could do it maybe in yellow. Or actually the circle would be good in yellow. Because it's a big piece. So there's one circle. And let's do this as the other circle. So my circles are done. And so I needed this one. What do I use for that one? Let's choose a green. And that piece is done. So then we can put the green. Go, and then let's use the bright yellow on this one. Let's use this one on this card. Okay, then we've got this long strip, which would be perfect. I've got that strip here that could be used. I have a green as well, so I wonder if it would cut both at the same time. Maybe, maybe not. We'll try it. Run it a few times. I'm sorry if I'm shaking the camera. I know the overhead one is fine. It's the other one that's shaking, but can't help it. So I'm going to use that here. This one. And I'm going to use this here on this one. It's a similar green, but not quite the same. Then I have this here. So we could do two. Oh, there's another one of those. So let's do two triangles. So I'm going to use this one on here. And I want to put that next to this one, so I could put it down here. And then I could use this with that color with the other sides of the paper. And use that on this card. Because I don't want to use the same color. Here we go. So now I'm missing two triangles and one of these. So let's see. Would the triangle fit in here? Yes, it would. Would this fit in here? Yes, it would. So I could do this here for that. And would the triangle fit in here? Yes, it would. Awesome! I'm telling you, like, I really love using all these little pieces so much. And you can see it's a lot better this time around than last week. I think the fact that I'm making them and gluing them as it goes is going better. Oh no, there's a little hole. Oh well, I'm gonna have to see if I can make it fit in this one. Yes. Okay, so this one was the last of this piece. And let's see if I can make sure that don't do the same mistake. It really barely fit, but it's okay, it fits. Now I need one more triangle. And I should really be throwing this piece away, but I just don't like doing that. Would it fit in here? No, there's no way. So I want to use one that says, you know, the smallest possible, just the right size, not to waste. Would this fit? I think so. Like barely. Barely, but it does. And when I told you barely, I really meant barely. Okay, so these are all done. Then I can put these little scraps that should not even be in my bin, but it should get rid of them, but I don't. I'll put them back in the bin. And I'm gonna put this away because I don't need it anymore. And then we can finish assembling this. Okay, so this I think is gonna go better there. Or would it be better orange? Maybe orange because it already has a lot of green. Here we go. And then, oh no, that's not gonna work. Oh shoot. There's a reason why I needed to go here. Because I can't have two of the green pieces next to one another, right? So we're probably all yelling at me, telling me this is not gonna look good. And you were right. So I guess that's what it's gonna be. Okay, so we've got both cards done basically. And now we just have to figure out what embellishment we're gonna put on top. And you could leave them blank. I just feel like it would be fun to have a little extra something on top of them. Somehow I'm thinking that maybe if I had this one is a bit big. Looking for something that's not too big. I do want to see some of the yellow through, so that's what I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to do this. I think I prefer those two, so that's what I'm going to do. And what I'm thinking would be fun is to raise them up. So we'll be smart about it. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to use a piece of, one of the pieces of scraps that I have. Any type of scraps would do, basically. and it's going to allow me to use up my scraps even more. So what I'm thinking of doing is sticking this on, because obviously I cannot put this on top of this under the sticker. It's not going to work. Or at least I don't think it would. Oh well. Then I'm just going to cut around this. I could have removed more of the white, but I really don't want to. Because I'm afraid I'm not going to make a good job of it. So I can just put this. And raise it up this way. You can see. I think it gives an nice little added touch to this card. So I'm going to do the same thing with this one. And I'm not sure it would have stuck to the backing of the sticker. But that could have been an option, and then whoever gets the card could reuse the sticker, but you might not think about it anyway. Plus then they would be stuck with a card without a topper. Okay, so I'm going to put this on here. And this here. And put these right over here. So here's that card. So I think it looks pretty awesome. Quite happy with the result. I hope that you've enjoyed seeing me make these, and don't forget to go and check in the description box below the link to the In Love Art products, as well as the discount code in case you're interested in purchasing any of them. Sorry. So yeah, so I hope you have a fabulous week, and I will see you guys soon. Bye.